cool. I can't get done with 25 tonight. It'll take me at least until tomorrow morning. No! Tonight! It's gotta be tonight, baby. Before dinner. Or she can. For good. You got it?
Test on 2.
Alright, this part is right over. There, you can turn it back up. There you go.
All right, everybody, thank you for being here, and welcome to the 2017 Horror Host Hall of Fame. Real quickly, I just want to thank everybody, the inductors. I want to thank A. Ghastly Ghoul for everything he does with this spectacular PowerPoint, which you're going to see today. Bradley Beard, who provided the art for all of this. And, 2016 was a rough year for all of us. I know everybody talks about all the celebrities that passed away, but we had a few of our own pass away. Of course, Zachary, who we will be paying tribute today, thanks to Count Four. There was also Mr. Mephisto passed away. Chili Billy was another one we lost, and one that was more personal, closer to home, Jason Egg Brown had passed away. So tonight, this is all for them. This is in tribute to them. So I'm going to turn this over to your master of ceremonies, Dr. Mortos. Dr. Mortos.
Thank you. Greetings, minions! Excellent. This is the 2017 Horror Host Hall of Fame inductions, and this is going to be a great time. Now, it's going to be unlike the Academy Awards because we will give the correct awards to the correct people. We're a much better looking crowd, I think. Yeah! Excellent. Look, timeouts, I need you to come up here first. You're doing the first one. First timeouts. Come on up. We're also going to be much shorter than the interview.
Thank you. I am not a horror host. I'm a horror host fan. I'm a musician, and I found out about horror host in the mid-'70s, watching TV with my mom and dad sitting in a room, and I got to see my very first horror host, which was Baron Von Crypt on Channel 30 in St. Louis. After that, I just found out about Misty Bruce, Big Bully, and a whole cast of crazy characters around the country. And I'm very proud to be here. Misty couldn't make it today, so I had to come do this for her. But I am happy to induct Baron Von Crypt into the 2017 Horror Host Hall of Fame.
Good evening. Baron Crypt here. You caught me out in my garden cemetery. It's lovely out here. This is home to me. This is where I was born and raised. Or should I say lowered? Great heavens! Must be a cousin of mine. I'm just standing here watching this winds caressing the sands of time. I don't know. I like a tall, cool blood on the rocks to pick you up. Fantastic. See what I mean? Hello there. I decided Igor is going to run for the presidency. How about that, monkey? And as soon as he's elected, I'm going to take over as head of the Internal Revenue Service. After all, I've had a lot of experience at sucking people dry. Trust me. Playing a little chess and letting time pass. Don't tell me that was time passing.
That was time passing.
I asked you not to tell me that. I made a monster, but I had a little problem. He's too little, I can't believe it. I must have left out the yeast. Let me show you. Watch this. Voila! Hello there. Good evening. I am Baron von Crypt. I could have sworn I just said good evening, I am Baron von Crypt. But my vocal chords aren't even more. And tonight, I will explain how to put the bite on a victim and suck her dry on blood. Don't realize my true genius. Someday, I will be up there with the greats.
Class of 2017 Horror Host Hall of Fame, Baron von Crypt.
Thank you so much, Timex. And I'm not sure how the voting happened for this thing because I haven't done this since 1970. So 46 years ago, I did this, and it's your fault, Timex. I guess that the rest of the world knows it. But it's a kick. It was fun then. Channel 30 was a brand new station. It was on the air for 6 months when, in a desperate attempt to try to get people to watch, we decided to wrap the horror movie package that the station had purchased around a character created by me and the production manager, Baron von Crypt, and his off-camera voice sidekick, Igor. And I'm proud to say that we had one of the highest rated shows on Channel 30 at that time. 2 rating. And for those of you who recognize that, it was actually 2% of the television households, which is about 20,000 households watching on a Saturday night. And I like to think that there's more than one person in each household. So it's a boatload of people. So anyway, it was great fun, and I used to typically come out of the coffin and greet the world with the good evening, I am Baron von Crypt. And then my sidekick Igor would typically interrupt me and Igor, what do you want? I'm talking to these lovely people. Don't bother me. Leave me alone. I have no time for this. But Baron, the invisible man is here. Well, tell him I can't see it. And that's kind of the way it went. So thank you for this honor. It's been a blast from way in the past.
Excellent. Bone Jangler. Bone Jangler, please come up. What? You want to come up? Jack wants to come. Bone Jangler, everybody. Oh, all right.
Hey everybody, what the F is up? Now if you heard that, and then you saw this greenish glow, then you were just about to take a wild ride, and the rider who was going to take you on that ride is the next inductee in the 2007 Horror Host Hall of Fame, the Bone Jangler! Now, who is the Bone Jangler? What is the Bone Jangler? I mean, he's like somebody that has been around forever.
talking about the bone. Bone jangler, that's right. Stick a shovel up your ass and dig it time is here once again, so get with it, all right?
Came out of nowhere. What I like about Bone Jangler is that he's like you're dangerous. Or he is a boy, and now I see how he's influencing other people that are coming in as horror hosts.
He kind of came out. We've been watching from the sidelines. We've been watching all these horror hosts throughout the years, and we thought, we can do this. We don't even have to put on any makeup or anything. We can just do it. We can just give a little smidgen of a representation of our daily lives. And we came out and we kind of, made a big splash. Don't you think, Nocturnal?
Yes. Cannonball size splash.
That's right.
Oh, it's the Bone Jangler along with
Nocturnal.
Ooh, that's right. You're watching Spike TV's Ghouls Gone Wild Weekend. You better be, or else we're gonna come to your house and fuck you up.
Yes, sir. There you go. Hey, Jeff McClellan stole my best line. I don't know what to say now. He said everything. Anyway, just like he said, the first time that Bone Jangler came out of that dungeon arch and just burst out onto the scene like an atomic bomb, and years later, 100 episodes, more than 100 episodes, hundreds and hundreds of episodes, he still has that same energy. He still bursts out as if it was his first time. His dedication and his love and passion to horror hosting is unequaled anywhere. His show with Nocturna, Harmony, and that collection of Coven Girls that makes him the envy of every other male horror host. It was just an amazing show. It was new, it was fresh. He's become iconic. Again, this is from a personal point of view. We all became friends on Countdoor's horror host list on Yahoo, and we still have a lot of the people here tonight that we first friended, and we made a lot of great friendships out of that. And then when I became aware of the Bone Jangler, or met him, there was a bond there, a very strong bond. And over the years we've had our ups and downs, but fortunately more ups than downs. But he shares the same passion that I do, that it's all about the horror hosting. It's not about the egos. It's about unity and love and peace, and this is the ideals that he constantly works on. And I just keep saying the same thing. It's just amazing. His show is amazing. He's amazing, and his dedication to this is just. I'm getting choked up. Sorry. I know you're gonna make me cry. He's not only been a wonderful friend. He's my brother. And I love him, and I'm just going open that up now and hand it over to Bradley Beard, who wants to say a couple things about Bone Jangler. If you have not seen his horror host art, please go to his page and look. It's amazing.
Well, you know what? It's an honor to be here for his induction today. And Jack said a lot of what I'm going to say, but everything we're saying is true. This man is the epitome of being a horror host. He's one of the most dedicated people I've known in this genre. When I was creating the 13 months of horror, we communicated literally almost every day, and he helped to inspire me through what was an incredibly difficult process. And today, I just got to say, like Jack, I'm honored to not only be able to call this man my friend, but he is my brother. He is Bone! So let's give it up, because he is the man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bone Jangler! And Harmony.
Hey, whoa, what's up, everybody? Is everybody having a good time today? Yeah! Good, all right. I want to make this quick because there's other people being inducted, but I am spectacular with the vernacular, trust me, if you've never heard me. I'm here today with Harmony, and we consider this to be an award for both of us, an honor for both of us. I'd like to thank, of course, Enchantress Nocturna. Without Enchantress Nocturna, this thing wouldn't have blown up the way it did right off the bat. That's right, love for the Nocturna, that's for sure. Her mad corsetry skills and whatnot that she taught herself, she realized right away, she shared my vision that it's all about the presentation. And like Jack touched on earlier, my getting into this and my staying in this for 15 and a half years is because it's about the love. That's what it's about. Love of this genre, love of the fandom, love of the actors, the directors, everybody involved. And of course, we wouldn't be here today if we weren't nominated. So thank you to everybody that was involved in nominating us. And of course, we wouldn't have been inducted if we weren't nominated, and I wouldn't be inducted if so many of you hadn't have turned out and voted so hard. I mean, it was like Chicago-style voting. There was lots of, we have to check on all that dead voting. Of course, there was the Russian hacking as well that helped out, but I'd like to think that it was because we are truly heartfelt about what we're doing. So, I'd like to thank Enchantress Nocturna. I'd like to thank Harmony. She's been the most dedicated person on the show as far as doing her homework. Okay? Been with me for 12 and a half years. I'd definitely like to thank Master G. You saw him on the screen there earlier. If you've been a long time friend, I'd like Master G, Greggy, young Master Gregory, Master Gregory. Now he's Master G. If any new developments come up, he comes up with another 12 names, we'll just cut right into the ceremony and update you on that. But I'd like to thank everybody that's in the coven, all the coven girls, Chantel, Penny, Anne Marie, I could go on and on, Aaron, Shayna, all these people. But the main thing that I would like to impart upon you before I leave the stage, other than that I am so very grateful to my brother Halloween Jack here, and to Ghastly, and to Dr. Sarcophagi, and Butch R. Cleaver, and all of the Horror Host Underground. I'd like to thank Dr. Creep, the immortal Dr. Creep. Yeah. Thank you so much. I love you. This is for you. What I would like to say beyond that, other than that I'm honored and humbled and just full of gratitude, is that if you have a dream, everybody should have a dream. I meet people every day that don't seem to have one. They're just kind of shuffling through life. You know, the biggest thing they're looking forward to as far as the future goes is their next cheeseburger, okay? You need to have a dream, all right? So dream big, don't be afraid to dream big, and apply yourself and believe it can happen, and have confidence and believe in yourself. Believe in you, because I believe in you, and dreams do come true, because look what's happening right here. Not only am I standing next to one of the most beautiful women in the world, as I have for 12 and a half years, but I'm being inducted into the Horror Host Hall of Fame, and I had such sweet things said about me by people that I love. I love all of you. I believe in you, you believe in you, okay? And let's keep this thing going. Let's never let this genre die. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Excellent. Don't forget that. The hangs on the wall tonight. Baron Von Porkchop, where are you? There he is. Big round of applause for Baron Von Porkchop. Baron came prepared with a nice speech.
Of course. I can't just do what they do and do it all willy-nilly. So I have to write it down. So, this next inductee cleaved his way onto Cincinnati screens in 2003. Cincinnati viewers were greeted by a martini-drinking, fancy dress-wearing host donning his iconic 3D glasses. And with a 1, 2, 3, welcome to Meet Cleaver Theater. He would happily explain the night's movie, which could have been anything from a kung fu film to a classic horror film. Huge range. So, after an amazing 15 years run, Meet Cleaver Theater is making its way into the Horror Host Hall of Fame. And I believe we have some footage.
My plans have come to fruition. You know that idea I had one segment ago? Here it is. From Angry Adam Industries, the new Butch Cleaver shrew-proof outfit. There ain't gonna be no shrews getting through this baby. Look, I've actually invited someone from our infomercial. This poor woman suffers from agoraphobia. It's a wonder. She's so strong. She's so strong. She made it out here into the wilderness. But now she can enjoy the park with her children thanks to the shrew-proof outfit. Try this baby on. Oh yeah, it's a nice fit. No shrews will get through here, folks. I mean, look at this. The shrews are they're sliding off. The shrew-proof action. Wow. Now that is amazing. I don't know what it is. How do you feel about that, Andy?
Wow! I can finally go to the playground with my children. Thank you, Butch. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. There you have it. So, without further ado, I am very pleased and honored to induct into the 2017 Horror Host Hall of Fame, Butch R. Cleaver. Here you are, sir. "14 years. Were we ever that young? Or that thin? 14 years has gone screaming by so fast. 15 years, I guess. I don't even know how long it's been. It's been so long. And there are so many people that we would love to share this with that simply just aren't here anymore. They're no longer on this mortal coil. And there are people here in the audience that have been there since the very beginning. My beautiful real-life wife, Jean Dietrich, who plays Joni Cleaver on the show. Got some crew members out here, Scott and Tracy Cave. Couldn't do it without them. It's been a wild, reckless experiment, and I'm very, very grateful and humbled to be given this award. Unexpected and just wonderful. I grew up in the 70s. I remember going to the playground at the elementary school with my friends on Monday to sit around and talk about what the Cool Ghoul, Cincinnati's Cool Ghoul, or Dayton's Dr. Creep were showing that weekend, and it was such a thrill. And here we are now. It's very weird. So thank you again. And one thing out there to all of you, young hosts, oldie moldies, and the rest of you, time moves so fast. If you can spend your days doing strange things with weird, wonderful, amazing people, you're never going to go wrong. So, I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that's it. Hey, actually cool. I believe you're nuts. Come up here.
Don't let that guy speak in public.
Excellent. You guys be cool, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Malta is doing a fine job tonight. All right. God damn, I was really hoping somebody bring me a beer, but I guess that's not going to happen. I'm up here to talk about a man of great social and political import. No, not at all, actually. The guy I'm here to induct is a great friend. He's a man of infinite jest and questionable judgment. That was a joke, okay. In all seriousness, I don't know what I can say about this man that he hasn't already said about himself repeatedly, ad nauseum. He is a wonderful writer, performer, singer, artist, and raconteur, well-known Maya Angelou impersonator. Absolutely true. He's left an indelible mark on the world. Well, it's a stain, but I need a drummer over here doing rim shots for this thing. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. In all seriousness, I have known this man for close to 20 years now. He's one of my favorite people in the world. I'm not going to cry. No, I'm not going to cry this time. Maybe I will. He is one of the sweetest, dearest, funniest men on earth. And here's a clip of him with a couple other dear friends, just to show you. There's so much material out there I could show you. I just thought that this clip really encapsulates the man. So let's take a look, shall we?
Dr. Sarcophagi! Oh, no! No, Rita Perez! She's... Boo! Yes! Yes, she has a couple of very interesting features to Dr. Sarcophagi's new show. Just so good interesting features. Good features are in featuring, what do you call it? The great movies in your show. Oh, that's what I thought you meant, because I knew where you go with some of this stuff. We felt it. He was filthy. I want to find out more about the spooky movie TV show showing all over Northern Virginia and actually see an example. No, we're not going to see an example. But actually see them co-host my movie, The Horror of Spider Island this week. All you got to do is go to my web program. You ready for this all together?
Of course, Cora has to get a plug in.
So don't miss it. It's back. It's back. Absolutely back. It's just like ACT. It was ACDC back and back. Hit the sack. Touch gold. I'm glad to do that. Okay, I'm relevant. Oh, you're making me blush. You can see my palms are getting red. You're red palm? Give back my paw. I'm not supposed to put about my gloves on. Yes, Ryan. No, it's just to make me gesticulate better. Yes, He doesn't say.
He's being punked.
Yeah, my microphone, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest, boldest, funniest man on the planet, one John Dives, Dr. Sarcophagi, give it up for him, please. Oh, yes.
You forgot to bring me my award. I had to bring my own award to me, and I'll have to present it to myself. Thank you. That's the way to do it. You have to forgive me. Give me another hug. I love this man so much. You're about to make me cry. I hate crying. Don't make me cry. My
We're on the table to do that.
my baby, like Ray Milan. You have to forgive me that I'm a bit groggy. I found out why the Days Inn is called the Days Inn. You won't get enough sleep in the morning. But by the end of the night, by day's end, you get visited by bugs. There was a bed bugs Bonnie, bed bugs Malone, and bed bugs Ezekiel. That's right. I had all that stuff happen last night. I said Bugs Bunny. I said, yeah. I managed to get in the hotel room. The hooker was happy about, so I was happy about that. Now, I'm so happy, in case you didn't notice, I am an African-American person from African America. And I'm so very happy to be the first African-American horror host in the Horror Host Hall of Fame. Thank you very much.
Woo!
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, because of that, I'm officially allowed to be a scary black man for all the right reasons. I can now sneak up behind a white woman and get, and not get pepper sprayed from now on. This is raise it up. I'm from pepper spray to pepper steak, and I'm very happy about that. Very happy about it. Where am I getting this stuff from? Who's writing this bullshit? Did I cuss? Yeah, I'm sorry. But like everybody else has been saying for the last several moments, this is genuinely an honor for me because I had no idea this was a dream of mine. I had no idea. Had no idea. I mean, I am a horror host and I don't know how it happened. I mean, one day I think I saw Count Gordeval on television, and I also saw Bowman Body. And then next thing you know, I'm in, got a funny, Lord, is that my picture up there? Do I have stars in my eyes like that? Oh my God. I do twinkle and sparkle. Ooh, I feel like Tinkerbell. Oh, yes, thank you. I can still understand him with that mask on. What is that about? I'm a genius. But no, I am really, genuinely proud that this has happened. I had no idea, like I said, this is a dream that was fulfilled. Like what Butch R. Cleaver said, hang out with the weirdos, and you cannot go wrong. Absolutely right. And I just thought I was just a weird little black kid from, Washington, D.C. But it turns out there's other weird black kids, other weird people out there who are enablers. Enablers. And I'm so proud that you've enabled us to do what it is we do, which is be cheerleaders. That's what a horror host is. A cheerleader for a bad movie or a good movie. I believe there are no such things as bad movies, only bad audiences. Yeah. So it's so great that you all have been a great audience for us, for me, and thank you so much for letting me be a part of the Horror Host Hall of Fame. He's going to get one of these too. Yeah. Oh, he's supposed to stay up here with me. Well, we're going to take a picture. Take a picture.
Actually, John's going to stay up here because the next man we're going to indoctrinate. We're going to call indoctrinate, yes. Is actually this man, one C.W. Prater, creator of the Spooky movie. Oh, look at him, all young and handsome. He's the creator of the Spooky Movie Television, the Spooky Movie International Film Festival, Spooky Movie brand hair gel. A great friend of ours. We would have never met were it not for Curtis. Would you like to say something about him?
He's Kurt Lord. He is producer, director, documentarian, writer, awesome person. He helps. Oh, the man has been. I mean, God, only as I'm talking about it right now do I feel like a move.
He's the man behind the curtain. Pay no attention.
Yes, he is the man behind the Iron Curtain, and he's equally as funny. When we both get together on the phone and talk ideas, the man is just as brilliant and funny as any other horror host I've ever known. So I am proud to have this man who has driven me nuts and make me very happy at the same time. C.W. Prater.
All right.
And Johnny, we're going to give him his award because you can take it to him. You'll see it before we do. All right, author of Underpants of the Dead. Nothing to be proud of, Rusty. Nothing to be proud of. All right, John Dimes. Here you go, Mortis. Thank you, guys.
Excellent. All right. Look at that. This next slide came up and everything. All right, good. Now we got two people giving away the next award. Janet DeKay and Green Goody, come up here. All right, who's all in the mic?
Hey there, horror hounds. I'm Janet DeKay.
And I'm Graham Glory.
And together we host The Mummy and the Monkey Show.
Yeah, all right, yes. Thank you so much. So today we have the distinct pleasure and honor to put into the Horror Host Hall of Fame a California horror hostess who goes by, or known as the Mae West of the graveyard. Yes, I'm talking about the one, the only, Ghoulita! Roll that clip, yo.
Don't turn around. There's somebody behind you. If you turn around, it'll make maggot meat out of you. Oh, there's nobody behind you. It's me. I'm in front of you in your TV set. Oh, it's Freddy. Hello, Freddy. Have you got a message from Jeepers? What does he say? Good. You're going to hop on down to George Allen Rambler. And what does he say about me? Tell me. Oh, yes. He still loves me, but he hasn't sent me my greasy gopher guts. Oh, Freddie, you better hop on down to George Allen Rambler. That's it. I wonder if there's movie stars at George Allen Rambler. You know, I was a movie star once. I was in the best pictures, and I used to get lots of fan mail. Oh, those were the good old days. And Jeepers gets all the fan mail now, but like this one.
Awesome video. The year was 1963. Ghoulita was portrayed by actress Lietta Harvey and hosted Jeepers Creepers Theater on Channel 13 in Los Angeles.
Yes, she frightened the monster kids of Southern California with her creepy cackle and sinister stare.
Yes, and although she loved the horror hosting gig, her true passion of the stage coursed through her veins, which ultimately led her to a very successful career in the theater.
That is very true. And you know what? If Leetta was here, I'm pretty sure, matter of fact, I know for sure that she would be so honored and humbled to know that Lolita has a forever place right here in the Horror Host Hall of Fame. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Excellent. Count Gordeval, where are you? All right.
Greetings, I'm the Count Gordon, the host of Future Feature, the weekly web program at CountGordon.com. And 2016 was a better year for the Grim Reaper. Yes, Grim claimed many famous celebrities that we knew and loved. And one of them was literally the last of the first generation of horror hosts. And I'm talking about none other than Zachary. But let us not be sad at this moment. Let us turn the clock back to 1957. That was the year that the space race began with the launch of Sputnik. Elvis Presley left his humble roots and bought a little place in Memphis called Graceland. Cars wore fins, women wore points, and shot the packages of 2 Universal horror films went to syndication. A wave of horror hosts in Philadelphia at WCAU. They turned to John Zachary. And on October 7th, 1957, he donned an Undertaker's coat to host Philadelphia's Shock Theater as Roland. People feel the ghoul named Roland, but at my dear, only her home. Could it be he has fear because Igor is near, that he won't show the rest of my dear? I am Roland, and that very interesting lyric you just heard was sent to me by Mrs. Irene Thompson of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I don't mind telling you that the joke is on you, Irene. If my dear ever started getting restless, Igor would run around like a werewolf shut in the sunlight. Tonight I'm going to tell you the story of the grand massacre of the undead creatures of darkness. Now, I hope you're paying attention so you can learn a thing or two. I tell you the story of my old friend, Dracula.
Excellent. Thank you, Gordeval. Remo D.
I don't think Remo's inducting himself.
He's not inducting himself, is he?
John?
I had somebody, there was somebody else I was supposed to do.
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, thank you very much. All right, who remembers San Francisco's KTVU Creature Features? All right. Bob Wilkins, the original host of that, one of my inspirations growing up, giving you all the lowdown on the movies you were watching and the people behind them. Who could possibly succeed a legend like Bob Wilkins? What about John Stanley? As a Creature Feature successor, John Stanley had his own way of bringing you not only the movies, but the special guests, the upcoming events, everything you could ask for, but he took it a step even further than that. Remember when they used to publish the Leonard Maltin Guide? Look up pretty much every movie that would play on TV? Yeah, right, except for the stuff we would run, right? And I said to myself, how many times, if only somebody would put out a Leonard Maltin type book of just the horror, science fiction, fantasy movies
just for us, just as our reference guide, John Stanley is the guy who actually did that. John Stanley gave us the Creature Features movie guide. In edition after edition after edition, and he welcomed reader contributions, welcomed fan contributions, always updated, always wanted to correct his information. When it came to telling you about the movies, John Stanley was the guy. I'm very sorry he could not actually be here with us tonight, but it is a pleasure and an honor to induct John Stanley into the Horror Host Hall of Fame.
What's up, Cleaver? Welcome back. You got a surprise for everybody, don't you?
You're throwing me out, right? All right, 2002, Monterey County, California saw a new amazing horror host program called The Manor of Mayhem. Remo D's Manor of Mayhem has a bevy of wonderful cast members, including Dr. Montag, Cato the Black Hornet, and of course Shane Dahlman, who plays the eponymous Remo D. Yeah, give him a hand, come on. This show has run for 20 seasons. 20 seasons. And I will say he has some of the most unique, amazing films of any host show I've ever seen. It is an absolute honor to induct our friend, amazing horror host, Shane Dahlman, Remo D, into the Horror Host Hall of Fame.
And one more time for the record. Welcome to the Manor! That's right, no matter where we are, it is the Manor. After 20 years consisting of 16 years consisting of 20 seasons, I should say, we are finally moving into semi-retirement, but we are keeping the time slot open for a very special reason. Ladies and gentlemen, I need a new outfit. This is what I wore on the very first episode of The Manor back in January of 2002. The Paul Naschy classic Assignment Terror, Valdemar Lives. It's all falling apart now. We need to refurbish. Nevertheless, that's the movie we ran for our first episode and the movie we ran for our series finale, with not a rerun in between. However, I wanted you to see the shirt I wore when we founded this, with Dave Deacon as Dr. Montag and Greg Galdo, producer extraordinaire, as Cato the Black Hornet. But now I want to show you the next important t-shirt in the collection. Horror Host Underground, baby. Yes, that is from A. Ghastly Ghoul, and as the Bone Jangler told you earlier, for the first 2 seasons, yes, I really thought I was the only one doing this. I wasn't aware of this community. When I was welcomed aboard, we opened the floodgates for our time slot, both online and on cable, to include guest shows from the entire Horror Host Underground in between our reruns, in between special episodes, because the community, the love, is really what it's all about. And as long as there's a time slot, even in semi-retirement, there will always be a Horror Host Underground, and you'll be watching them every weekend on my humble little time slot. Speaking of humble, thank you. Thank you very much for caring.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Until we're running out of time, so we're going to do something really unique. I need Freak Show to come up here and Tar and Feather to come up here.
Anyway, what's so hard about pig?
Get some more people in before they throw us out of here, bringing the Monster Squad.
How we doing, Mortos? Good afternoon, friends of the Undead. I'm Freak Show, and of course, Mr. Malicious from Bordello Horror. We're inducting an individual who hosts a show out of Reno, Nevada, which started in 1999, and that is Mr. Frank Leto Zambo.
Hi, we're here to induct Larry Vincent, better known to his fans as Seymour, out of Los Angeles. He ran from 69 to 74. He's gone. He's not with us anymore. Gone but not forgotten. What more can I say? We are tar and feather of Psycho Cinema, and we are very honored to give this to Larry Vincent, better
Dr. Lloyd.
Greetings. This year I have the distinct honor of inducting one of the people in the horror host community that are really the backbone, the machinery that makes a lot of what we as horror hosts do operate. Chris DeLuca, Corpse S. Chris, has since about 2006 or so run various websites and blogs, as well as Facebook page and MySpace, if anybody remembers that. But he exposes the horror host to a broad range of people throughout the whole world. So even a simple horror host like myself, just starting out, got big-time exposure through the work of Corpse S. Chris. So I'm very happy to induct him into the 2017 Horror Host Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think that's all we have time for, unfortunately. So I want to thank everybody who came out today to witness this wonderful induction. Give everybody a big hand. Excellent. We're going to do a little rock and roll here. Who likes free stuff? I'm going to throw something out. Don't want to take her.
Ah!
Ow, my hair. Watch the hair, man.
There you go. 3 episodes. Thank you, everybody, and stick around for the next panel. We got the Monster Squad people coming in. Darn those meddling kids.
I think we got gold.